Hey guys, Chris at Rockford Ordnance Channel. Today I wanted to bring you just a little informal video. I had the opportunity to examine and do a little shooting with an AKG rifle, the AKG. First and foremost, I got no skin in the game. I don't know Brandon personally. Like you guys, I've watched his videos. For the record, I find a lot of his channels switch gears a little bit, and you know, he's very entertaining. I find him humorous. I get a kick out of some of the stuff, like the AK versus AR guy and stuff like that. I get a kick out of it. I find some of his stuff very interesting, his AK-50 project. There's some good stuff there. A friend of mine has one of the first rifles from the first batch, and we had a shoot with a few YouTube personalities and a couple builders, people in the industry, and everybody brought some stuff to shoot. And one of the guys brought an AKG rifle. I'll show you in the video, and it's a very short video. Like I said, this is just kind of an informal thing, and I just noticed some of the turmoil online, some of the forums about these rifles, and I thought, well, after looking all over the place, I don't find too much on them, so since I had the ability to check one out, I figured I'd throw the video out there. So guys, we've got one of the early examples of the AKG rifle here. Video I promised you guys, and I believe it was one of the first ones out, the AKG 47. He has prettied it up with some wood and a hole grip and a few other things. Fit and finish, you can see the AKG logo. He put the Krebs safety on it. Finish is pretty darn nice. We're gonna shoot it and see how it runs and go from there. First of all, the rifle was from the first batch. It had been purchased by this individual. They had talked to Brandon. I don't know if they knew he was a YouTube personality or not, but I just believe it was one of the batch that came out. He did pay for it. It was sold retail. It was not given to him. He likes the rifle very much. He's made a few changes to it. You'll see some furniture, a muzzle brake, a grip, different things like that. He had not shot it when he found out that the only mag he could get to fit into it was the X-Tech mag that it came with. It did have some issues early on. X-Tech mags loaded just fine, but some of the other mags were hitting the center support, so they had to mill a little bit out. So I don't know if you can see, but they had to mill some off the center support there to get the other mags to fit. Otherwise they wouldn't. When he tried other surplus mags, and I believe P mags and a few other things, nothing would fit. A gunsmith friend of ours took a look at it and saw that the center support rivet was a bit too far in and was keeping the mag from seating. So they milled out a little bit of the center support, and all the mags they tried went in just fine. You'll see in the video here, I put a mag through it. That's all the shooting I did. I put one mag through it. Not really mag dump, kind of. I put them through fast. It ran just fine. Like I state in the video, the fit and finish on the rifle was really nice. The coating was super nice. The engraving, yeah, whether you like the AK, this is just one of my Yugos I had out I was messing with, but whether or not you like the AKG engraving, it's done really well. Looks really nice, actually. I don't know that I'd want it on one of my rifles, but hey, it's kind of cool. And you know, if you're proud of your rifle, hey, it's on there. You know, Arsenal puts their logo on there, just not as big, I guess. So does every other manufacturer. Anyhow, one of the interesting things I found, and show you here, right underneath the receiver in front of the mag well, one interesting thing, as you can see, it says Lee Armory, Phoenix, Arizona, right there. Don't know how much they're involved in it, but there it is for anybody asking. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I always thought that the manufacturer of the rifle by law had to put their name and address, or at least city and state, on the receiver. So in my book, that tells me Lee built the rifle. I guess that's some of the controversy. Who built these rifles? I did happen to see another video, and I'll show you down here whose video it was, and I believe at 2:13 or 2:15 in the video, 2 minutes 15 seconds, he shows his rifle and it says Lee Armory as well. So there's at least 2 examples that have Lee Armory on the receiver. I also searched the internet and I found nowhere where it was said in any AKG videos that Lee Armory built these rifles. It seems to me that it was alluded to and or stated that the AK guy was building these rifles. I don't know if he ran into problems. I guess there's some problems with deliveries running along. Brandon had a video about that out, that he's behind, and maybe they brought Lee Armory in to speed the process up. But I know the one I shot was from the first batch. So I don't know if that would be the case. Either or, you know, if Lee Armory built them, hey, great. Okay, so they built them. Brandon, the AK guy, got the rifles, did his quality control inspection, stamped his name on it, and sold them. Maybe he spec'd them with Lee Armory, said, these are the kits I want, this is how I want them put together, here's how I want them finished, I want the sight straight, yada yada. And they built them to his specs, and he got them out there at that price. God bless, that'd be great. But you know, then let's say that. Let's know what's really going on. I don't think anybody would care one way or the other, you know, as long as they knew what they were getting. You know, I don't know if that makes them any better, any worse, either way, whichever way they were done. But people want to know what they're buying. If it's been stated out there somewhere and I'm mistaken, well, I'm sorry. I just thought that with all that turmoil out there, and I had the opportunity to handle one, shoot one, get a feel for it, that maybe it could answer some questions, or maybe it'll bring up some more questions, and maybe we can get some answers to it. I don't know. You know, it's that particular rifle is not my bag. It's not something I would lean toward. But for others, it may be. Brandon's got a big following, and he's got a lot of fans, and I'm sure they'd love to own one of his rifles. That's about it, guys. Just wanted to put it out there for you. Take it for what it's worth. And if you got one, enjoy it. Let us know about it. Tell us how it shoots, what you think, and give us your thoughts on the subject. We'll go from there. Thanks again, guys. Again, as always, please like and subscribe. Chris at Rockford Ordnance, out.